What's going on in the Phoenix Metro Valley for real estate? Well, let's give a little update here. When we look at January from the first to the end, what happened? The inventory, active listings, it went up 7%, but that ain't the big news. Big news is homes under contract went up 40% compared to December. So that buyer demand increased. And why? I think that interest rate went down and people were getting out there and getting into homes. Now, the other thing that I think is big is when you look at year to date. Last January, February, there were so many reports out there about the market was going to crash. It was going to crash, but Cromford reports, she just kept holding on tight, and they were right. When we look at year to year from January to January, did you know we went up 7.9%? The homes did. When you look at price per square foot, when you look at median price, it went up 4.9%. Even with those higher interest rates, the price of homes still went up. Now, the amount sold did not go as high as it has in the last 4 years, but the price itself went up high. Okay, now what's happening out there in the inventory? If it's a $2 million plus home, the increase of how many homes on the market, 28% in January. That's how many more homes went on the market. If you're looking at 500 to 2 million, it increased by about 17%, but under 500,000, it is a tight market. To me, it is still in the new home builds. If you're looking at that price, it's really honestly spread out, go out on the boundaries a bit, and we can find you a great deal with closing costs, buying points down, a lot of strategies there we can find it. So there's still people who are saying, I see it all the time, the market, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. And you're like, okay, we've got 5 million people in the valley for 15,000 homes on the market. What percentage of them have 3, 4, 2% interest rate on their home? Well, they say close to 60%. So that's a lot of people who aren't going to want to get rid of that interest rate. We have all these companies coming in. 85212 is still the number one county in the United States for the most commercial buildings, and we see it. They're everywhere. So sellers, it's a seller's market, but let me tell you, you still got to price it well. Have any questions? Want a strategy plan? Give me a call.